The Indiana Fever's momentum keeps building. In this play, Caitlyn handles the ball as the defense doubles her, yet she threads a pass to Boston. In another sequence, with just one defender on her, Caitlyn easily steps back and drains a three-pointer.
Swipe. Clark, step back, hits a three!
This shows just how tough it is to defend the Fever's offense with Clark leading the charge. What we're witnessing is undeniable proof that the Fever is no longer the underestimated team of the past. Clark has found her stride, and the transformation is complete. Need more proof? Let me break down what happened against the Los Angeles Sparks. Clark didn't just dominate. She made history with a jaw-dropping triple-double that left everyone in awe. And the most impressive part, it's just another chapter in the Fever's incredible turnaround. What you're about to see will completely change your perception of the Indiana Fever and the WNBA playoffs. This team isn't just playing well, they're sending a message to the entire league. Underestimate them at your own risk. Since the break, the Fever has been unstoppable, winning 7 games with just 1 loss. That's an 87% win rate. A 5% win rate for a team once considered mediocre. What a transformation. So, what changed? The obvious answer is Caitlyn Clark. She's finally adjusted to the fast-paced WNBA, and the results speak for themselves. In the game against the Sparks, Clark didn't just make history with a triple-double minus 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. She dominated in a way few rookies can. This is the kind of performance that redefines a franchise. And what's even more impressive is that she did it against a Sparks defense dead set on stopping her. But to credit only Clark would be unfair. The Fever as a team has evolved. It's a collective effort that's turning Indiana into a nightmare for opponents. This team has found its identity. No longer an easy win, every game against the Fever is now a battle, and they've shown they can win those battles consistently. Their growing chemistry is undeniable, and it's this synergy, this ability to make the extraordinary seem routine, that's making the Fever so dangerous. Clark is truly elevating her teammates, and when you have 2 young stars clicking like this, the possibilities are endless. Now, let's break down a play that might not have grabbed the spotlight, but was pivotal in the Fever's recent victory. I'm talking about Lexi Hull's offensive rebound in the final minutes. Kelsey Mitchell missed a 3. The ball bounced off the rim, and it seemed destined for a Sparks player. But out of nowhere, Hull soared higher than anyone, grabbed the rebound with both hands, and drew a foul, all in one fluid motion, earning 2 crucial free throws. This is the kind of effort that doesn't always light up the stat sheet but wins championships. It's that relentless drive, the willingness to go after every loose ball, that separates good teams from great ones. Hull is proving she's a key piece in this Fever puzzle. This highlights the depth of the team. It's not just Clark, Boston, or Mitchell. Every player knows their role and steps up when it counts. And with this winning streak, there's a growing sense of excitement and anxiety surrounding the Fever's playoff potential. The Fever haven't just clinched a playoff spot, they've sent a bold message to the entire league. They're here to contend for the title, not just participate. Let's be real, who would have predicted this at the start of the season? A team that finished last year with just 13 wins now has 18, and the regular season isn't even over yet. That's a massive turnaround. So, what makes the Fever such a threat in the playoffs? First and foremost, there's the Caitlyn Clark factor. She's not just an extraordinary rookie, she's the type of player who can single-handedly shift the momentum of a series. In the playoffs, where every possession matters, having someone like Clark is a game changer. Then, there's the team's versatility. Aliyah Boston dominating the paint, Kelsey Mitchell providing constant perimeter danger, Alyssa Smith stretching the floor, and Lexi Hull making clutch plays. All of this gives Coach Chris endless tactical options against any opponent. But perhaps the most critical element is the team's mentality. They're playing with a confidence that's palpable on the court. There's no fear when they face the league's top teams. They truly believe they can beat anyone. And that belief can carry a team deep into the playoffs. The path won't be easy, but the Fever have proven they're ready for the challenge. Teams like the Las Vegas Aces and New York Liberty are favored for a reason, but we all know that in the playoffs, anything can happen. The Fever have everything they need to make a surprise run for the title, a rising superstar, a well-rounded roster, strong defense, and, most importantly, the right mindset. It wouldn't be the first time an underdog has shaken up the lead and walked away with the trophy, so keep your eye on the Fever. They're no longer an easy target. They're a genuine threat. Any team that underestimates them in the playoffs may find themselves regretting it. I know I'm giving you a lot of information, but that's because what's happening with the Indiana Fever is truly remarkable. We're witnessing something special. Just think, a few months ago, Fever fans were likely bracing for another rebuilding year. Now, they're dreaming of a title. And the most incredible part, this is only the beginning. Caitlyn Clark is still a rookie, and Aliyah Boston is only in her second year, yet this Fever team has the potential to dominate the league for years to come. Imagine this scenario. The Fever enter the playoffs as one of the hottest teams in the league, with Clark playing at an MVP level, Boston controlling the paint, and a roster that truly believes they can take down anyone. But now, the pressure is real. It's no longer about exceeding expectations. It's about meeting them. How will this young team handle that weight? And let's not forget about the other teams in the league. Do you think the Las Vegas Aces are eager to face the Fever in a playoff series? What about the New York Liberty? They may have more experience, but do they have an answer for the Fever's unpredictable offense? Then there's the endurance factor. The WNBA season is short but intense, and neither Clark nor Boston has faced this level of high-stakes pressure before. Can they maintain their elite performance when every game becomes a win-or-go-home scenario? And we can't overlook the psychological aspect. The Fever have long been the underdog, but now that they're seen as a genuine threat, the dynamic has shifted entirely. How will the Fever handle this shift in mentality? It all comes down to one crucial question. Are they truly ready to take the next step? The talent is undeniable, but turning that talent into a WNBA title is an entirely different challenge. Over the coming months, we'll find out what this team is really made of. Can Caitlyn Clark translate her regular season magic into playoff success? Can Aliyah Boston consistently dominate against the league's best centers? And most importantly, can the Fever do the unthinkable and emerge as WNBA champions? The journey starts now, and it's shaping up to be one of the most thrilling in league history. I want to hear from you. Do you think the Fever are true title contenders, or do they still need more time? Who will be their toughest competition in the playoffs? If you're a fan of Caitlyn Clark, the WNBA, or just love a good underdog story, don't forget to subscribe. Together, we'll follow this incredible Fever journey through the playoffs. I'll keep you updated with all the latest news, analysis, and highlights as this team continues to rewrite the rules of the game.